gathered here on this beautiful day. Thank you. The script called for beautiful. It's good. Celebrate the joyous union of Kelly and John as they create a new family, along with Max, Nora, and Kenny. As families and friends, you are the ones who've taught Kelly and John how to love. Through you, they have learned what it is to love people. And they wish to thank each of you for being here to share this day with them. While weddings are and should be, and this one definitely will be fun, they are also solemn and sacred rites of passage. The vows spoken here today are profound and binding. They create a lasting union based on loyalty, trust, devotion, and of course love. Weddings are also an opportunity for us all to reflect on our families and how they have helped guide and shape each of us. And so before we begin our celebration, let's take a moment to bow our heads and think about our own families and also those who are unable to be with us today. In particular, Grandma Kelly, Papa, Grandma and Grandpa Sylvia, and Uncle Wayne. We feel their presence with us here and know that they live on in our hearts. Marriage is, above all, a sacred vow, one that should not be entered into lightly. So I will ask you to declare your intentions to us. John and Kelly, do you come here freely and willingly, and it is your wish that I join you in the bonds of marriage. Collectively, those of you gathered here represent the families, friends, and traditions that have brought Kelly and John to this point in their lives. Please affirm your support for this marriage by responding, "Yes, we do," to the following question. As part of the community that surrounds Kelly and John, do you offer your love and support to strengthen their marriage and bless the family created by the community?
Yes.
Of course.
Get to read this part in advance. So. Kelly, I have known you almost your entire life. I remember you as the mascot for Majorette Squad and rocking out to New Kids on the Block. I have the video, but it spares off. We're not going to watch it. I've had the privilege of seeing you grow and find your place and figure out who it is that you're supposed to be. Now I'm honored to be able to join you and John as you begin your journey. As I searched through countless poems and essays of love and marriage, I discovered none of them really spoke to me. None of them conveyed the message I wanted to deliver here. Sure, many of them were flowery and pretty and dripping with sugary sweet emotion. That's not what marriage is really about. People will tell you marriage is hard work. That's not exactly true either. Marriage is the quiet spaces between the sugary sweet and the hard work. The big expressive times are the easy part. Remember your anniversary, buy a card, send flowers, have a fight, make up. Anyone can do those things. A real marriage, though, is in the small things you do for each other every day. Knowing what is important to each other and being there to support and help just when it's needed. It's being good at things your spouse is bad at. It's being a team. And it's always about putting the other person first. Without even thinking about it. Kelly and John, I know you've had some of the best teachers. I know because I've learned from some of them myself. You both said you weren't romantic. But I know that's not true, and not just because of the tears. I see the romance in how you look at each other, and in how you value each other. It's there in how well you fit together. And it's even more visible in how you fit within the family. Don, you mentioned to me that you feel incomplete without Kelly. And Kelly, you said you knew you wanted to marry John because of how effortlessly he just fit into your family and your life. Finding the right person is like trying to match the jigsaw puzzle piece. And like placing that piece when it fits. You know. I wish you both all the love and happiness in your life. And I look forward to being part of that. Enough serious. Kelly and John have decided to include a traditional wine ritual in their ceremony, but as you can see, with a unique and appropriate twist. I'm going to just talk loud, hopefully you can hear me. From the most ancient times, drinking from the same cup has been a powerful symbol of agreement, of affection, and of peace. Sipping from the same cup is symbolic of the life John and Kelly will share, each giving to each other generously and freely, each receiving from the other fully. Combining the beer symbolizes the blending of two lives into one. As the beers mix, they retain their original character, but become an inseparable whole. As you sip from the combined cup, remember that you too are now an inseparable pair. Get married is thirsty work. There's plenty more I understand for after. So, all right. You now come to the time for you two to commit your lives to one another. Let's face each other. Join hands. Please repeat after me. I, John, take you, Kelly. To be my wedded wife. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better or for worse. For richer or for poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. Until the end of time. I, Kelly, take you, John. To be my wedded husband. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. Until the end of time. Any marriage is the blending of two families. This marriage is blessed to include three wonderful children. Max, Nora, and Kenny, would you please both join hands with your dad and Kelly? Nora, Max, and Kenny, Kelly and your dad welcome you into this new family. They would like to make some special promises to each of you because you are very important people in their lives. They would also like to remind you that their loving commitment to one another opens up a whole new world of people who will become your family. People who will love you and care about you and help you to find your way in this world. So on your behalf, I will ask them these questions. Please answer me. Kelly and John, will you continue to love and support these children? Will you make the time to listen to them, cherish, and guide them? Will you show them respect, kindness, tolerance, and honesty? Will you provide a safe and loving home where each is encouraged to develop their own unique qualities and the knowledge that they will always be loved and valued for themselves? Will you make these promises lovingly and freely? May I have the rings, sir?
Right, Max.
He's a pro. tradition of the wedding ring dates back almost 5,000 years to ancient Egypt. The ring as a circle has no beginning and no end. It is thus a symbol of the infinite and everlasting love between you. John, please repeat after me as you place this ring on your beloved's finger. Kelly, this ring I give as token and pledge, as a sign of my love and devotion. With this ring, I do wed. Kelly, please repeat after me as you place this ring on your beloved's finger. John, this ring I give as token and pledge, as a sign of my love and devotion. With this ring, I do wed. Kelly and John, you have publicly committed yourself to each other and to your new family in front of me, your family and friends, and the community. So it gives me great pleasure to say that by the power vested in me by the Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce I think there's a beer somewhere. It's time to find it.